Welcome to the Project Exodus Court podcast. My name is Paul. This guy to my left is Andrew. And this guy to my right is Joel, episode 39 of the Project Exodus Court podcast. How's everyone doing? Hope you're all having a great week. Yeah, so this is it. We're good. Where'd you just get back from? Lutz?
Yeah, Eden's my boy was turning 7 on Monday, so his mom's at the main event, which is kind of like Dave and Buster's. So they have one up there in Wesley Chapel, right by where we meet up. Typically, when we do our exchange. So spent a few hours there hanging out with him and his mom and his stepdad and his sister, and it's pretty cool. It's chill. Seems like a total. I can see why it's fun for a kid to be a kid there and doing that, but I spent like, I don't know, $60, $100 probably, and he was able to get like 8 pieces of candy and
Oh, wow.
a little like one of those magic 8-ball cubes.
So what is it like? It was like Dave and Buster's, or was it like a Chuck E. Cheese?
It's not Chuck E. Cheese. It's an arcade. It's basically like an art. It's like Livingston's. You just have a bunch of games, and all the tickets are digital. They have like you can shoot hoops or all of. They have like the Halo games and Mario Kart and. They had also had a bowling alley in there too, and this little ropes course. It was cool. Just a lot of driving today.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Wally? Thanks for checking us out. So do you guys remember Discovery Zone? DZ, where kids want to be when we were kids? Or did y'all have that? Was it regional?
In Illinois, they had Odyssey Fun World. Is it the same kind of thing?
I don't know. What'd you have, Joel? Just like the monkey bars? So that was the new big thing when you were a kid?
Seesaw?
Yeah. They just got the seesaw. No, like I remember Chuck E. Cheese. I remember Discovery Zone. But I really closed Discovery Zone. Some kid died in it. Yeah. It's like some kid died. But
I was thinking today, see, Eden's going to be 7 years old. And then they're really kind of like, you'll probably realize Charlotte's about to be 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just thinking, like, holy, I can't believe my son's spent 7 years since he was born. It's just crazy.
It's wild.
So different.
Yeah. So we're in the new podcast studio. This is week 2 or 3. This is the second week since we had this backdrop. For those that can't see, like it's actually really, really wide open. So just to my right on the other side of this we have a curtain there and a fan blowing. So if you hear the fan, it's hot in here. Charlotte's just sitting over there playing with her toys, playing with the doggy. You got a doggy? Yeah. So it's really
alcohol.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. So I guess Celsius.
Is that real?
Yeah, I think it's a real thing. Like, could you imagine? Would I have to get a new white chip if I accidentally get a Celsius with liquor in it?
Yeah. No, you guys aren't going to see me for a while. Well, listen, I'm going to tell you a story. Well,
here we go.
So I was a year sober, about a year, and I spent the night at someone's house, and in the middle, that person drank alcohol. So in the middle of the night, I was dying of thirst and went down to the kitchen. I grabbed this big, like, stainless steel cup and just took a giant swig from the straw. And after I got like a huge swig, I was just super thirsty. And after I swallowed it, it burned, and I realized I just drank, like, I don't know, just pure alcohol.
How long after that did you start smoking crack again?
No, I didn't. But I tried. I like it instantly. As soon as I swallowed it, and then I just put my fingers down my throat, tried to throw it up.
It
wasn't like an intentional thing, and I didn't. I told my sponsor and stuff about it, and so I was like,
"You're hanging out with a girl that's drinking vodka."
Yeah.
Nice.
And so already, it's like, I don't know.
Here we go.
Here we go. Yeah, I mean, Mr. Dance Club, nightclub.
But I'm not reaching for anybody's drinks.
Yeah, but you're also not dying of thirst. This is a very unique situation.
No, so she had it like in like a Stanley cup, and I thought it was clear. I thought it was just water.
Oh, so you didn't know that she was just pounding straight vodka?
I knew she was drinking.
She was hanging out with him all night.
Yeah.
No, she was
drunk. She was drunk before I got there.
Yeah, like he's just been hanging out with this chick, and he's like, he thinks she's just drinking water all night, and come to find out she's been drinking straight vodka.
It's like just mixed I think it was like
Wasn't that like
what's that
was
coconut? What's that rum?
oh Malibu?
I think it was something like that, but it looked like
Ugh.
water because I could see through the
Sounds-
top, and I just took a giant swig and was like,
What was that movie? Was it Liar Liar where he like goes up and drinks the judge's water and he's like, it's straight vodka? Or was that Dumb and Dumber? What was that? Oh, it was funny. Yeah, so Celsius put out like a recall for a lot of their energy drinks, saying that they had been swapped out with High Noon, which is another seltzer, but it's like
for them to be
manufactured in the same.
should ask Stephanie. We should ask Stephanie what a High Noon tastes like. I've never had one, but oh yeah, sorry, my cousin Stephanie.
Yeah.
No, but like that, how weird would that be? Is my mic just like cutting in and out?
Holla, let us know. Can you hear
Check,
us?
check.
I can hear it.
Y'all quit talking.
Don't move.
Hello. Oh, we're good. So yeah, like when they announced that, it's like I drink Celsius I have one every day. My fridge is full of them, and it's kind of like my go-to energy drink. But I thought to myself, man, how crazy would that be if you like stopped at the store, got a Celsius, and then got pulled over for something random, and they smelled a liquor or alcohol in the car, and you're like, no, I'm drinking Celsius, and they went through the whole rigmarole, and you got a freaking DUI.
One high
Listen, you get pulled over, you refuse to do anything they ask you. Okay,
Right.
that's what a cop said. You don't do the field sobriety test. If you're going to refuse any of them, you refuse all of them.
Project Texas Corp is not a source of legal advice.
Let's just giving them evidence. So,
Well, plus that picks up additional charge nowadays. So back in the day, yeah, like you don't blow.
But you lose your license forever,
Now
don't
pick
you?
up a new charge for not blowing because
What charge?
you sign your driver's license now saying that you will commit to a breathalyzer
Consent?
test and stuff. So you get another charge for denying
but
it.
you got a better chance of beating that case.
I don't know unless you're driving down the interstate the wrong way.
I'm saying if you're drinking Celsius, and turns out, you know.
if
Yeah.
totaled your car and you got Mike's Hard lemonades all over your car.
Well, I wish that would happen to me. Talking about, I don't know, lawsuits out the butt.
Yeah, no, that's the first thing I thought. Like, even if it wasn't something as severe as like getting pulled over in this weird situation where you're drinking a Celsius and it's actually liquor, but
I would think more of like the kids that are buying
yeah,
the alcohol.
I think they even went as far as saying it was the Astro Vibe or something flavor one that was the one that had accidentally been. No, it's not that one.
Oh.
But like think about it. Let's just even like change that hypothetical to like someone that's been sober for 10 years or something, and they've dedicated their life to not drinking alcohol. They drink this thing that has alcohol in it, and whether it takes them into a spiral or it doesn't, like, would that not be something you would potentially sue that company over?
For your sobriety?
Yeah.
Suggesting alcohol.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess you'd be.
I guess it would depend if the judge was or the jury was in the rooms.
Sure, there's something in there.
Yeah. It's crazy though.
I personally wouldn't consider it to be a relapse if it was something that was accidental, like a true accident.
I realized how much Celsius I drink when like 15 people were tagging me in the post about how they just like kept tagging me in it, like, oh, Paul. And then I
You're freaking wasted by
yeah, I'm giving up.
I drank the whole case.
symbolic of the.
Yeah, where's he at? I've seen someone driving his car. So you had brought this up, Joel. Like, so what's you want to tell us the story about the time you were driving on the wrong side of the interstate? Or no? You want to put that out there in the ether? If he doesn't, go ahead and pull up that affidavit. We'll just read it.
So I was fighting with my girlfriend at the time. We lived together. It was like 2 a.m, and out of my drunken craziness, I just decided I was going to start my new life in Fort Lauderdale. Well, I was actually headed to Miami. I went to Fort Lauderdale instead, and
It's this thing. There we go.
jeez, man.
Sorry. No, we're listening.
I think I partied there for like maybe a day and a half, and I had to come back to get the rest of my stuff, and pulled over to re-up on some Mike's Harder lemonades at a gas station. I think I made it back to Northport area and just got on the interstate, got on the loop the wrong way, and started cruising down the wrong way on the interstate for maybe a couple miles. And
When did you realize you were going the wrong way?
people were honking at me.
Yeah, not the cars coming directly at you. It was the honking.
It's
That,
hard to tell out there.
And then I just pulled over and took a little nap, and then I got woken up to
Tired.
yeah.
can you imagine that state trooper just cruising down the interstate and like there's a car facing the wrong direction in
Yeah.
the median?
And that's a horrible. It's not even funny. I mean, think of like the lives I put at risk that night, and many others. But probably the funny part was I then tried to act like I wasn't driving.
What do you mean? Did you do the old swaparoo and just sit in the passenger
He
seat?
knocked on the window. I woke up and realized that my plan was to get in the passenger seat and then sleep. And I forgot apparently. And it was hot. It was like, no, it's hot out, so I kept the car.
Yeah,
running.
it's South Florida.
Yeah.
What county was this?
This is Sarasota, so I made it almost home.
Oh, wow.
and
Just had to get that refill.
yeah, because I was going downtown. There was some party or something downtown. But I got out and I said, "Hey, I'm not even driving the car," and I tried to hide the keys on my windshield in front of the cop. I'm this drunk, I don't even know. And he took me some parking lot to do field sobriety, which I denied. I couldn't even get out the car.
And you didn't refuse. You just couldn't participate.
I'm like, come on, man. Yeah, he's like,
You're like, come on, man.
you
Really?
already found me on the wrong side of the interstate, sleeping in the car.
I understand you got
I'm
to do
like-
your job, but
He's like, you want to get out here? And he shined the lights in some random park. I'm like, come on, man. Take me in.
bro, listen.
So,
So one thing that's really that I thought of when you were telling this story, because you said you were in Sarasota and you were about to go downtown, and obviously I don't know that version of Joel, but have you recently or since you've gotten sober, like went downtown and then there was like an old bartender or an old bar buddy that like sees you out, like, Joel, where you been?
yeah. I mean, I run into quite a few people that I used to hang out with. Like,
And how are they doing?
they are kind of doing the same thing they've always done. Like
Yeah.
the last time I saw them, maybe 8 years ago, they're still at the same bar on Saturday night, just kind of creeping around.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any trap house people. I don't know if they survived this long, but
Were they normally downtown or were they normally in the trap house?
the hardcore trappers stay in the trap. Yeah.
So where are these trap houses? Like what part of town? Like road,
So-
street names?
The ones I frequented were mostly in Gulfgate.
Sorry, I'm trying to have a actual decent content. You know,
About snitches, yeah?
yeah, I'm not a snitch. I'm not trying to get out of trouble. I'm just telling on people.
23rd Street, Colson.
Yeah, so
Content, brother. Just having a conversation.
Sorry, fellas.
sorry.
It's
I
like,
knew
It's
this
like
white
telling them
boy
all
would
where to
turn
go, you know?
Yeah. So I mainly hung out in Gulfgate. So there were
oh wow.
Those are white trap houses.
the lights are still on, the water still runs.
Oh nice.
And so
So those aren't really trap houses. Like they're more like
was-
suburban.
I guess they're
Are these like trust fund babies that are living there?
Wait at the end of the street at night and just kind of pull people over, leave them there. I wasn't driving at the time, so which is probably why I'm not sitting here.
For anybody listening, there's a really nice, like exotic fish, like saltwater fish store in Gulfgate. So it's like to think there's trap houses over there.
My car.
Yeah, we're
Shocked.
Doing
Surprise.
called the ambulance, and I actually came out of the drug-induced coma I was in, and just peeled out. I was in all kinds of crazy stuff in Gulfgate. Yeah,
So I'm trying
There's a
to
lot going on in Gulfgate.
the bars there too.
trap houses. Tell you a weird story. I
The pool supply company or what? Right across from Detweiler's down there.
oh I don't
When
know.
you're talking?
Well, it's on Gulf. It's
Oh, here comes our special guest of the evening. More flying. We're doing the podcast. You want to say hi? Come here. All right. So Charlotte wants to say hi. Say hi, Charlotte. Yeah, wave up there. Wave at the camera over there. See it? Wave.
Shit, I know.
Charlotte. What's your DOC?
Don't do it.
Couches?
Say, don't do it. Well, yeah, so this is Charlotte. For anybody that's never seen Charlotte before, she's
You're doing great, Stephanie.
Is there a doggy?
You're doing great. Did you lose something?
Did you lose the baby?
Yeah.
Oh, did you go for a walk? Oh, you want to go back for another walk? Okay.
Hi, Charlotte. Bye-bye.
That's so awesome. I love every second of that. What was we saying about trap houses?
Golfgate, dope houses.
Who's asking about where that saltwater fish door's at?
You know
It's
what's
kind of where Longhorn's at. Is it Longhorn or Outback that used to be over there? It's kind of down that side of Golfgate.
Oh, over there, yeah. By
Did you eat your dinner? There's food. You hungry? Go eat.
we'll see you in a minute.
Go eat. She's the boss. Don't do it. So, one thing that I've noticed over the last 3 years is there will be moments where I'll have like, I don't know if I'm necessarily like reminiscing, but I'll remember something that happened in my like active addiction that I completely forgot about that most people would have probably been extremely traumatized by. Like, do you ever just recall something that happened and that you just forgot about like completely while you were using?
That forgot about like just such like almost.
I'll give you an example. I'll tell you what happened. So, there was a stage like right in my like obviously I was using for a long time, but there was a point in time where it just got really, really, really bad for about a year. And right towards the end. And I had been going to this Puerto Rican guy that I didn't really know. He would take me to a house to get the drugs. At some point, the guy that would take me introduced me to the like main guy, the plug. And I was doing business with him for, I don't know, a little while.
Business.
And one night I went over there. I was just spun out. I was like paranoid. And I got what I had to get and left. I get like a mile down the road and he had gave me like way too much. He gave me the wrong bag essentially. Like instead of like a $10 bag, he probably gave me like a $300 bag. And so I didn't say nothing. I'm like, all right, cool, peace. You know, like whatever. Never got a phone call, nothing. Like a few days later, I go back. And when I go back, there's like the same guy and like two other guys. And like, oh, hey, come on in. And I go in and I'll never forget this. They shoved me on the couch and all three of them pulled a gun out, stuck it right in my face. And they were all talking in Spanish. And I'm thinking, okay, they're fixing to kill me. The one guy like ends up like taking the money I'd brought with me and they let me leave or whatever. But like in hindsight now looking back, I'm like, damn, I almost got murdered like in cold blood. And I had suppressed it up until about a week ago when I remembered that happening. And I don't know if like it's just weird to me that I never recognized that happen. Almost like it was, I don't know if it was traumatic or what, or if it was so traumatic that I've just blocked it out. But since being sober, like I've had moments like that happen where I remember an event that took place where it was like, why wouldn't something like that be on the forefront of my mind instead of that I've just blocked it out completely?
I don't know. I mean, I had an experience. I had a memory like that that popped up recently. Probably because there's so many. Man.
Yeah.
I mean, threatened with a gun is a little different than.
Oh, it was freak. You know what's weird is like what I do remember is I didn't care.
Yeah.
I didn't care at all. Like it wasn't like I was there just frightened, begging for. I was just like, all right, whatever. You know, like I just was like, okay. Yeah, and that's even weird to think about. I think that what was scary about it was like how much I did not. It didn't matter. That might be why they let me live. Because I'm just sitting on the couch going, oh, okay, cool, whatever.
He just need to care for his life.
Yeah.
Right, get on out of here.
Yeah, get on out of here.
Get out of here, future customers.
What are we gonna do with his body and his truck? You know,
kill your customers.
Yeah. You know, but hey Nicole, hey Angel, thanks for watching the podcast. So we had a meeting this past week, newcomers night, and big shout out to Jess, Sal, Jose, and Kelly. They did a really, really good job Like, I remember they went up there and there wasn't a chair for me. I'm so glad there wasn't. Like, I just got down and just walked away and they just took over. For newcomers, they did a really good job.
Yeah, it was really good. I thought the whole thing from start to finish, that was one of our best meetings we ever had.
Yeah.
It was good. It felt that the crowd was like into it, like just everyone was like excited for the people, if that makes sense.
Nolan did a good job. Nolan actually was so, I wasn't surprised. Like, I knew he had that in him, but he was just like, I thought maybe he'd get up there and be like a squeaky voice and a shaky voice. Not at all. He's just like, hey, welcome. Just smooth.
I had him do restore program last Monday, and I'm like, just think of like, man, eliminating those fears. Like one day you're not going to have any irrational fears like that. And he was like, it's nothing like talking in front of 120 people on stage with a mic. And I go, dude, it's going to be fine one of these days. And he was like, I'd rather drag my balls on asphalt or something.
No, he wouldn't.
Something like that. I'm like, dude. But he, you know, whatever, he's going to get over it. He should MC until it's gone. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's, I had someone tell me after I spoke Wednesday, they were like, you have a gift. And like, I'm not good at taking compliments at all. Like, not that I just don't validate them. Like, it's like, oh yeah, whatever, you know, I just kind of block it. I don't know if I block it. I just don't entertain it. But like, I do think that that's really important to embrace. Like, if you do have a gift to do something, you know, like, I guess in some ways I've been very fortunate to not get nervous as much and be able to, you know, be a good speaker or a decent speaker. But I never really looked at it as a gift. Like, I'm special. I think Joel's probably the best speaker we got, personally. Like, because he gets so nervous, he over prepares and then he gets up there and he's just sharp as a tack. What do you think, Andrew?
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Football business. He says he feels uncomfortable and it's his fear, but you can't tell when he's speaking.
No, you can't.
It's always well thought out too. Everything that he like prepares, whatever he writes, is always like written so eloquently and I love it. I dig it.
Oh, that's vodka.
Yeah. Gone.
Yeah, I feel a little warm.
Relax. Yeah.
I feel like my sponsor always says he has these little like minions that live in his body, and when it's time for him to go on a run, alarm bells go off and all the minions are like, all right, let's go, we're going on a run. Like, what's some cool things that what's some like good one-liners or good little analogies you've heard from your sponsors? Like, I don't know, maybe not every sponsor is like old Tony that has these.
In my opinion.
Like what?
All the one. This too shall pass. Live and let live. You know, it's like it's all stuff that's quoted from the book. It's all true. They're all true. You can apply them in like any area you're struggling. There's just saying in the big book with Alcoholics Anonymous that will, you know.
Do you think they all say things like learning how to date and sport fucking?
That's not an AA.
Oh, okay.
TC says that.
Oh man, that was one of the best moments of my sobriety. He picked up who was in the car? It was
You were like 3 months sober, and you're just like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, I was 3 months sober.
Learn how to do.
I don't even think I was 3 months sober, bro. I didn't hear like a month. He had just became my sponsor, and there was like a beach party. I want to say Acronym Dave was throwing a beach party out off Siesta Key, and he picked me, Andrew, and one other person up. I can't remember who it was. It may have been Josh. What was that guy's name that lived in the house with us? His name was like Josh, not Josh. He was the guy that ended up going and living in an apartment complex as like an HVAC or maintenance guy, and like 2 guys moved in with him.
Oh,
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Yeah, Jonathan was with us. And
he used to play for the Jayhawks. Or Jaywalks.
Yeah, that's another thing. Don't let me forget to announce that on here too. But we're on the way to the beach party, and so my sponsor's driving, and I'm not going to go blow up his spot, but we'll call him TC for the time being. Cool guy. He's been sober forever. Has a really cool story. And
First and last commercial.
yeah,
Big T.
TC baby. But we're riding to this beach party, and I don't even know how the conversation come up outside of the fact that he was talking about how he had been married 3 times, and in between like wife 2 and 3. I think he said he just about to be 40, or he just turned 40. And he said he had to learn how to date. Right? He would always say, I was learning how to date. I was learning how to date. And I was like, what does that mean? Like, what is learning how to date? Like, can you explain that? And he goes, oh, it's just sport fucking. I was just out there, like.
That's
He said that.
I'm taking some of that out of context and misquoting him.
Oh,
Go for it.
yeah. Come on. Yeah, I need some more Andrew on this podcast.
That's what Paul heard.
Yeah.
That's not what he said. He did say those things, but he was also saying he was learning how to go in and out of relationships with like integrity. Like he was learning how to date without manipulating people, without lying.
Yeah.
How to manage that type, those types of relationships without being, the TC he's used to being. So you got the kid to go through a lot of fish.
Yeah. That's what I remember him saying. That he stood up in a meeting one time and said, man, when I was 46, I had a lot of fun out there. So he brings up date. I don't know what that means.
He learned how to date. He didn't know how to date because all of the relationships I think he had, most of us have, I guess, they're just like hostage relationships. They're toxic. They're
speak for yourselves. Yes. I remember Greg always tells me that TC tells him that dating's more about learning, about what you don't want than what you do want.
I don't even know what dating is anymore.
We just lost you for it.
Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like the labels just ruin everything. Like, not saying that you can't have meaningful relationships and stuff, but like,
it's like you're expected to do all these things that everybody else is doing, but I don't really know if it's really
like what. Elaborate on that.
Going on dates, talking about.
That's easy though, right?
Yeah, that's the easy part.
I know, but it's like learning how to be friends with somebody, learning how to know somebody.
Yeah, but society wants to label that like friends with benefits, and
yeah.
Usually a girl wants to, depend on what you want, wants probably some kind of committed relationship.
Who knows what they want? God.
So,
like,
they want some comfort.
So yeah, like right, like you would think so, but there's just some
commitment and validation.
I need to be quiet.
We all
be quiet. I forgot we're live.
What you want.
Starting August 17th, the Jaywalkers softball team in the local Sarasota League, who we have now officially sponsored. Project Exodus Corp bought a softball team. The Jaywalkers. It is a team of people in sobriety that play in a softball league. And, shout out to Kristen. Yeah, Kristen. She reached out to us, or we reached out to her. We're sponsoring a team. We're going to get them some jerseys and go and support their games. And
this season, we're going to take them out for a round of Celsius.
Yeah. Yeah, Astro Vibe Celsius on the house. I'm actually really excited about that. I've been working on some designs and stuff. I maybe press them some hats or something.
So on August 17th, are we going to Bee Ridge Park?
I really want to. I think we should get everybody together and go show out. I mean, they only got 2 sets of bleachers. Let's pack them out Sunday night.
It's going to be at 7 or 8:15. The game only lasts for an hour and 15 minutes, I think.
Yeah, we'll probably have some guys in the houses and girls in the houses or whatever. They'll probably be on the team. So we can, really, I think it's a really cool opportunity to kind of shed a light on some of the cool things that the community, in the recovery community that you can be part of. That's not just going to a meeting,
Yeah, I concur.
Yeah.
I think that group that she's kind of like, I guess I clicked up, but her kind of like group of recovery people, they do like pickleball, they do all kinds of like different types of stuff together.
Is that a lot of YPG people?
Yeah.
I remember Tim was on that team. So funny story, like right, like early when I first came into recovery, like that was Jonathan was one of my housemates. He invited me to be on the team, and I joined the team, and I went out to one game and went up to bat one time, hit the ball, cranked this sucker like it was an easy triple. And I rounded second and like hyperextended my knee and fell and rolled like across in between second and third base. Yeah, it was horrible. And I remember I got to third and I knew right then I was like, okay, well, I'm not walking on this for a little while. And I just got up and then they tagged me out. So
That's the same thing. I got hired to start a stair. And I played the first game, and I think well, two things happened. I threw the ball over the fence and smashed someone's windshield. And then when I hit the ball in the rain, I like rolled my ankle on first base, and I was like, hey, because of my dancing feet, I can't be hurt myself by himself.
Oh, that's another thing. Like, so are we going to do this Joyland thing? I never got an email back. Talk about that for a second, Andrew. Tell us a little bit about Joyland and what this could potentially be.
It's just gonna be a night out, a night of fun, a night of fellowship, a night of something different. When's the last time y'all went out and did some line dancing? Or did anything like that? So the plan is to go out to Joyland off of University and Lockwood Ridge on a night when they're having.
What do we have? A Tuesday or what?
Huh?
A Tuesday or what?
I think it's going to be a Friday or Saturday. We just have to find the night. If they haven't replied, then we just have to
Don't
find
hit
the
it.
night when they're having a line dancing class.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
More fly.
Fly?
Yeah.
Later, I will. In a minute.
You want to go to the grocery store?
No.
No? Okay. I'll let you down. Go eat your food. No. Don't touch that. Take your passy. Oh, no. Here you go. Where's the doggy? Go see the doggy. No, ma'am.
Party.
Don't do it.
When does that? Let's get that thing
going.
going. I actually want to do that.
I do too.
We just have to find the night when they're doing it's a line dancing class.
Señorita, no. Tú tienes loco, señora. Yeah, so we're going line dancing.
Okay.
¿Por qué tú no, el niña? I'm trying to teach Charlotte Spanish. I hired a Spanish interpreter to come in and teach her. So, yeah, we're going line dancing, and that's going to be fun. I'm sure we'll get some dates together and announce that so you can come and join us. What are you doing? Why are you being crazy? Huh?
Daisy Dukes Jorts.
Daisy Dukes and Jorts? That sounds like a great experience. Me and more.
You take a break? Yeah. I don't know. I keep looking every week, but I'm just waiting to see when they have
Thank you.
another line dancing class. It doesn't even look like they have Latin nights anymore.
What he says, too young to have an old knee. No, I'm not. Definitely not too young to have an old knee.
Line dancing, you're just doing side together steps, some hip binds, these really easy stuff.
Yeah.
If you can't do it, you can stand on my feet and we'll do it together.
I think it's gonna be cool to have something like that to do. That maybe you could pick up as a part-time hobby or something. But Joyland seems cool. I told a couple people about it, and they were like, "Oh, really? Are we going to Joyland?" So we just got to wait on Andrew to set it all up, get the dates ready, and tell us when to be there. Do we need to have like cowboy boots and stuff?
Yeah, cowboy hat.
Is that something we can put on the name?
Okay, some custom logos. Yeah.
Yeah, get some cowboy hats, boots. We need chaps, assless chaps.
I don't think so.
So this Wednesday night we have Lindsay Murphy. What's her last name? Sorry, Lindsay. I apologize.
Maybe.
Yeah, but she's going to be coming and sharing her testimony. It's going to be this.
She's doing that for the whole deal.
Somebody needs a phone. Okay. Yeah, she's going to be sharing her testimony Wednesday night. That'll be live. You can watch that on Facebook. or you can come in person, 1801 North Lockwood Ridge Road.
That's Brent's.
Yeah, it's Brent's fiance.
Right.
Yeah, she's the I don't know what you call her. I know she works for Grace Recovery. She was in Purpose House. I know she's like the director assistant or assistant director over there. Lindsay Murphy. Thank you, Nicole. Really crazy that sometimes just gotta watch you. Really looking forward to hearing her share her testimony, and we got a crazy cool lineup. I think the week after that is Mr. Rick. Mr. Rick's coming. Yeah, we'll be gone. We'll be driving to Alabama.
Your car? So,
Now we got to ring. I already reserved it.
it's Ferrari.
Don't ask any questions.
A Ferrari SUV.
Yeah, we got the Yaris. Or what is the Lambo one?
I don't know.
No,
That's what we got.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we found someone to rent us at Enterprise a Ferrari, Joel.
We went Turo.
No, Enterprise.
We'll do that.
Yeah, no, so yeah, we're driving to Alabama on the 13th. We're gonna leave here right after work, so probably 4-ish, right? I wish we could leave earlier, honestly, but originally, so we're driving to what is that town? It's Bibb County Correction, like it's a prison. My brother's getting out of prison. He's going to be relocating to Sarasota, going to a recovery program. Really excited about that. That's been a 2-year process.
You sure? So,
I'm not sure. I mean, we're probably going to move him to Robinson.
we should put him in with Charles.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to tell you guys some crazy stuff that's happened over the last week. So I don't know if I mentioned this on the podcast, but my mom's moving here along my stepdad, my niece. I have one living grandmother that my mom's the main reason my mom's lived back in she lives just outside of Nashville, but it's only about a 45-minute hour drive to Athens where I'm from. But my whole life, my mom's like traveled with work. So like she's lived in Colorado, she lived in Orlando, Savannah, Georgia, South Carolina, all these places. But she moved closer to home a few years ago to be close to my grandmother, who's getting up in age. And my mom really didn't want to move away from her. And I get a text message like yesterday, the day before. It's like, so now your grandma wants to move to Sarasota as well. And it's just really cool because who was I talking to yesterday about this? It was, I can't remember, but it was either way I was telling him, it's like, yeah, my whole family's practically moving here. And it's really surreal to think about how, 3 years ago, they wouldn't even talk to me. They wanted absolutely nothing to do with me.
It makes me so excited to know that your mom's coming here and your niece, and your brother. But like as far as like your mom coming, I'm just so happy for you and Charlotte. I think it's just gonna be such a huge blessing for you to have.
I remember when I first moved to Florida, that was one of the things that, like, I don't know if I ever shared this part of my story with you guys, but I remember having a really bad cocaine addiction, and like pain pills wasn't like that thing that. No, pain pills wasn't the thing that really. I had just had that injury and I was getting a prescription, but it wasn't like I was just obsessively addicted. But when I moved to Florida, I moved here alone. I moved in May. My future ex-wife wouldn't move down till October. So I didn't have family. I had never lived in the state and knew no one. I was really excited at first, but then I got here and it was just complete isolation. I was living in this house by myself. And it was in a town called Groveland or Mascot. It was right outside of Orlando and in Lake County. And there was nothing there. Like I lived in a nowhere town. But this was like everyone there was, Latino. There was this one bar called The Breeze, like right up the street from my house. So I'd been there for like a week. I was working. And after like days and days of just nothing to do, I go to this bar. And I start like shooting darts, playing pool week in, week out. And before you know it, I run into the local cocaine dealer and I start like doing the cocaine cycle of like getting paid on Friday, being broke on Saturday type of thing. And yeah. And but I just remember like that I remember like being at home coming down, just thinking to myself, like, man, I moved all the way here to escape the addictions I had back home. And here I am having the same issues now being sober and in recovery. Like, it makes sense. Like, I understand why that is. It wasn't the drugs, it was me. But I remember feeling so helpless and, but still not realizing my life was unmanageable. Right.
Same thing happened to me.
Yeah.
I was Eden was probably 7 or 8 months old. I was struggling here like bad. Like I couldn't keep a job. I couldn't do anything. So I found this job, and they were working in Georgia. We were working in Decatur,
Mhm.
and then like
Augusta.
Augusta, and the guy that I was going up there with had like a whole bunch of prescription drugs he was doing, and then we were staying in this crap La Quinta Inn, and like everything that I was running away from was just readily just right there, like waiting for me when I got there, and I was struggling bad.
Yeah.
I moved back, and that's when I ended up getting in that big car accident. And
I do remember, like, so when where I moved from, like, man, I had so much family. Like, my grandmother raised me, and she had 7 brothers and sisters. Like, there were 4 girls, 4 guys. And then I had my aunt, my brother, my cousins, just all this family. Like, in Athens was so small, like, you could be on one side of the town and do something, and before you got home, your family knew about it because somebody over there had done called and told your family, done this or done that. And so moving here and knowing absolutely no one, I look back now like, man, that's crazy. Like, it makes sense why, moving here but just going from one extreme to another as far as like the social circle. It was the problem was I wasn't prepared for that. You can't really ready yourself to be completely isolated, not knowing that it's going to happen. So now here in recovery, after 12 years, almost 13 years of being here alone, that my family's moving here, like I'm so excited. I can't wait. Like, it's going to be really, I can't wait to give my brother like a huge hug. I haven't seen him, probably since like 2016, like physically, like seen him. The last 2 years while he's been in prison has been really, we talk every day, and he's in a really good place mentally. He really wants to do this. He's always like, man, I just want to hang out with you, Joel, and Andrew, because I guess they have like he takes these classes, like these plumbing classes, and they have computers, and his instructors like secretly like pulled up our podcast and pulled up our stuff, and he's got to watch a lot of this stuff. And so he's really excited. I'm really excited for him to be here. My mom and my dad and my stepdad and niece, it's going to be really cool to connect with them and be able to have dinners and family things, and Charlotte to be around my side of the family. I'm just looking forward to it. And I really think it's the gifts of recovery is why I'm having these experiences. Because I've stayed sober and done what I need to be doing, I'm getting to experience the gifts that recovery gives you. Man, you guys are great. I appreciate you checking in.
I wish I knew you were talking about. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know what choked me up the other day? Going over to Andrew's new place. And I took the corner and freaking saw Eden's bed. There's a bunk bed there. I was like, oof. And it hit me. I'm like, I don't know.
It's funny. The only thing he sat on the couch, and he's like, that's all you need. And that's all I remember him saying the entire time. He wasn't like, oh, it's just nice. He's just, that's all you need, man. That's all you need. Yeah. I'm like, damn right. So,
I feel like Joel would be such a good dad. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I feel like when he comes over here sometimes. It's like, I'm kind of like waiting on his approval. Like, I've said this last week. Like, he walked in, he was like, man, I've been waiting on this moment. Like, to see the house all clean and organized and like, decorations up. Like, he's going to your house and getting to see but I guess if I put myself in his shoes, like, he's watched us both come in, like the crap beat out of us broken and turn into something completely different.
the first one to make the leap out of the three of us.
Yeah.
By getting in, he went all in with the condo, and
Yeah.
so he just was sitting on the sideline, just waiting, like, when are these guys gonna figure it out? When we get there.
Yeah. Like, I put in like when I didn't even see you guys. I mean, I didn't even talk to you guys really for a solid year and a half in my recovery. And I just straight worked trying to get those houses in over. Just
Imagine what it would have been like.
just trying to ruthlessly try to get my life back. And I don't know. I think I get paid. I'm getting paid for like the experiences that I have in life now are getting paid for that year back then, you know?
Yeah.
And that's how I looked at recovery. I think I shared that last night at the Salvation Army. I was like, man, recovery is all about, paying your future self instead of stealing from your future self.
How did that meeting go last night when you gave them the guitar and stuff? You donated them a guitar?
Oh yeah. Well, how'd that go?
The Sean guy grabbed the guitar and just started like, I don't know.
Playing Stairway to Heaven.
It was, yeah, some old strings I think are on the guitar. Sound a little rough, but they're all probably hating us. But we stick this up.
Oh, hey me.
Player. Hit the game.
We had some good conversations. I think there's some new guys that shared, and I don't know. It was good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, this always a really cool meet. I need to go back in there. I haven't been there in forever because we've really integrated a lot of new faces with Project Exodus. Like John goes, Angela went. Has she went yet?
John's now working for Harvest, so he's out the picture on a lot of our stuff.
Yeah. Well, he's probably watching this and didn't want to hear that. Like,
Yeah.
Every Thursday
you know,
night, there's a line dancing class.
So
And we can reserve an area of there for a fee
set it up.
Thursdays and Saturdays.
Just tell us when to be there. What night are we all going?
Yeah, just put it down.
Pick a date. Let's put it out there. I'll do the marketing and advertisement. Just give me the information.
You want to do it before or after the fentanyl walk? Because it's already August, so well, let me know.
All right. Well, just take ownership of it and tell me what to put online. Sugar, what?
September.
Super grateful to be on this journey with you guys. I have a new guitar I would like to donate to the Sally. Thanks, John.
Ash, you want to donate?
Yeah, you want to just give us some money?
Car?
I'm just kidding. Love you, John. You brought it up. I forgot. So September 1st, from 9 to 2. Is it 9 to 2? We're at Sarasota Fights Fentanyl Walk 2025, the second annual. It's going to be over at JD Hamill Park, right there on, I don't know, I'm not a Sarasodian. It's over there by Marina Jacks. And you get there at 9, you register, then we walk across the John Ringling Bridge, we come back. There's going to be so many programs and different tents out there doing. Sarasota Fights Fentanyl Walk is coming up September 1st. That's a Monday, Labor Day. You should check it out. We're going to be out there with a podcast, selling t-shirts and all that stuff. Sarasota Fights Fentanyl, that's coming up on September 1st. What else we got going on? Who's speaking this week? Oh, Lindsay, we went over that.
I think
We need shirts. We're all out of shirts.
shirts. Maybe see some people want to help us.
Yeah, we need some people to help with shirts. I'm going to have to vet you, run you a background check before I let you in my house. But there's a box of shirts right there. There's a box of shirts right there. Yeah, I got prints.
So tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going to be moving someone into the house tomorrow. But yeah, for sure. Hi, Charlotte.
Shirts.
You can let her down.
So we need to definitely make it by Wednesday. So.
All right. So that's been episode 39. Thanks for watching the Project Exodus Corp podcast. You can go to our website, projectexoduscorp.com. We essentially, what we do as a nonprofit is we help people in early recovery. Usually you'll see someone getting out of jail, detox, or some type of program, sober and just needing some assistance. So we'll try to hold their hand by helping them get a cell phone, bus pass, clothes, things of that nature. That's what we do with the money that we raise. We also have our shirts that you can go to our website, check them out. I put a few new ones up there this week. And all the proceeds from the shirts go to those things, purchasing cell phones, bus passes, and things like that for people in early recovery. A lot of people come into sobriety with absolutely nothing, nothing, not even shoes in most cases. I didn't have them, but it was moments like that in my early recovery where someone took me to Walmart, purchased those things for me just so I could get a little bit of assistance to go get that job, go, to that meeting. So that's what we do. And we would appreciate any support you're willing to give us. You can donate to us again on our website, projectexascorp.com. And what other way can they donate, Joel?
They can come to our meeting
Yep.
and donate. And we pass around a couple baskets during the meeting. They can buy shirts at the table.
We've got a Cash App, the Project Exit Corp Cash App. We have Zelle. Yeah, you can go to the website. But that's pretty much it. Yeah, we appreciate everybody that showed up. And you want to come say goodbye? Come here. Yeah, so that's been episode 39. Charlotte, can you tell everybody, say thanks for watching the podcast. Yeah. All right.
Really good.
That was actually really good. Well, so that's it for us. My name is Paul.
Joel. See you guys.
Sandra.
Love you guys.
Peace. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you for that.